I'm here with Steve Howells, who's the Director of Business Development and RFID Solutions with Checkpoint. Steve, thank you very much for spending some time with us today.
All good, Steve.
Just wanted to start off the conversation with having you tell us just a little bit about yourself, your background in the industry, and also what you do for your company.
You know, the interesting part of Checkpoint is we're a vertically integrated company, so we get involved in all aspects of the business, from inlay design and inlay manufacture, which is obviously where we predominantly work with Impinj, all the way through to software solutions that incorporate business operations and business processes to drive value to our customers. I think my main role in Checkpoint is to make sure that the customer stays at the heart of everything that we do, and that the solutions that we offer really drive value into their predominantly retail businesses.
That's great. I know a little bit about your background, and I know that you have just extensive experience in the industry. And over the years, I'm sure you've had an opportunity to work a little bit with Impinj. Can you tell us a little bit about just your experience with Impinj and what you see as a business relationship going forward?
We complement each other very well. We are more mechanical. We've got a lot of internal skills on RF design as well. We're very system oriented. As the years have gone by, we find ourselves being in front of the same customer a lot of the times together, which is great. But you're really helping us meet the ever-challenging performance requirements of our customer base. And again, we complement each other very, very well. A great performing inlay provides great level of data integrity to our customers. We can collect more data in a greater speed, and that drives more and more value as the relationship continues.
Yeah, and thank you for that. I would agree. I think we've had a very fruitful relationship over the years, and certainly hope that continues. And that brings us to the current day. Impinj has just recently released the Impinj M700 series tag chips, and certainly we've had some great success so far.
The challenge with any RFID program is getting to that last 3 to 5% of performance. The difference between hitting 100% and 98 and 99% of whatever it is you're trying to read. And with the M700 family and the M750, we're able to get a lot closer to that 100% mark a lot more often. And that means that you can be a lot more relaxed with your system configuration. I would say what I like personally are the specific features and functionality that Impinj are driving into the IC, which relate themselves to real world applications within especially the retail environment. If I think about protected mode and I think about enhanced auto tune, these features bring after sale opportunities when you think about protected mode. And if you think about auto tune, it allows you to maybe consolidate more categories and more items with one inlay design, because the inlay itself will flex a little bit to meet the environmental challenges. So for us, it opens up a great opportunity to have better performing solutions with a great feature set.
Can you just in general give us a flavor of the types of developments that you're working on just in the industry, and along with the support and collaboration with Impinj?
We see two main areas right now. One is the permanent drive to reduce the amount of SKUs that a retailer has to order to enable as many categories as possible within their assortment. And that means, as I've just said, if the silicon is providing an extra level of performance and we apply our RF design to create a great antenna around it, so we have a fantastic inlay at the end, we can cover more categories with one consumable component for our retailers, which removes complexity from purchasing in the supply chain. And I think if we move to supply chain, the idea of adding a greater level of track and traceability throughout the supply chain from end to end, and bringing a lot more of that information to the front for the consumer so they can get to learn more about what materials are used, how to recycle things, then in these areas we combine very well as two organizations to bring that extra level of usability and those extra use cases to life.
Just one final question I wanted to ask. Clearly, UHF RFID or RAIN RFID has really opened up many new opportunities in the industry and brought and enabled new capabilities for different use cases in the industry. What do you think are the the more significant things that are sort of that you've learned about the evolution of the industry, and what do you see for the future?
Big question, Steve. I think in general, we have to make this solution set and the technology of RFID a lot more plug and play rather than plug and pray, right? I mean, we have to get that level of confidence in the technology. That base level performance needs to work straight off the bat. When you install this stuff, it needs to get to the performance levels. And I think as the IC gets a lot more sensitive, as you guys are achieving, it brings into play a lot more the traditional solutions that we're seeing as not being quite fit for purpose right now. So I see overhead solutions coming into play a lot more, maybe the automated robots, maybe this type of application, which to now has not really, dominated the marketplace. But I think a combination of sensitive ICs, great level of performance, enables those type of fixed reader solutions a lot more.
Couldn't agree more. So Steve, thank you very much for your time today. Really appreciated this conversation, and best of luck to you. And again, we look forward to many more successes in the future. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. No problem.